Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show. Today is Friday, December 24th, 2021. Welcome to another eBay video. Today we're going to talk about the eBay Weekend Review. We're also going to talk a little bit more about some issues that have concerned you guys. But as always, I'm starting my video outside because I want to show you guys cloudy and nasty. Today is Friday the 24th. It is going to be cloudy and rainy till 2022. I don't say that lightly. When I go inside and start the video, I'm going to show you the forecast for the next week. Clouds and rain every day. It's criminal. But anyway, let's get inside, let's get set up, and we'll talk about your eBay comments, questions, and concerns. Okay guys, I decided to do today's video facing the window because I know some of you guys like that. And I like to alternate the backgrounds. I think it works out better that way. So yeah, I'm going to get started by reading your comments, questions, and concerns from last week. Several people wrote in about the eBay seller check-in. Ed, the reselling writer, wrote, "It was great being in your chat during the end of the seller check-in. I was happy Jordan was addressing the chat issue, but always they kept talking about the high-end things. Unfortunately, again, great talking to you with the rest." Yes, eBay does seem to be promoting certain things like trading cards, sneakers, Rolex watches. In my opinion, the average eBay buyer does not buy any of those things. The average eBay buyer is buying that hard-to-find item that you can't get on Amazon and can't get anywhere else. So, I hope they get back into the direction they were in when eBay first started back in the mid to late 90s. 5797029, Mike wrote in, "Joe, I tried to join you and the guys, but eBay locked the door on me. Some BS about settings and using Chrome. I was on Chrome and settings appeared to be fine. I still enjoyed all of it. It appears those eBay Motors ads have really been helping my sales explode this month." Mike, I'm not sure what technical issue you had, but I used Chrome myself and I had no problems whatsoever. I agree with you that sales have made a big comeback this week. I'm very happy with eBay sales this week. Mary Weimer wrote, "Joe, I had an issue with USPS yesterday and missed the seller check-in. Are they going to rebroadcast it or make it available for those of us who couldn't attend? Thanks. P.S. I finally got picked up at 7 p.m. after 3 calls to USPS locally." Mary, yes, they are going to put it on their YouTube channel if they haven't already. In fact, if I think about it later, maybe I'll even post a link in the description box, but I'm not going to guarantee I'll remember. Okay, let's talk about eBay buyers who don't read. And a funny comment from Marcin Biankowski. "I'm sorry, guys. I've seen this before, but I just have to share it to those who didn't. It's just beyond stupid and funny. I'll keep it short. My eBay auction title is, quote, Mercedes W251 R350 R500 front left driver side halogen headlight. Potential buyer's question is, would this be for the passenger side or the driver's side headlight?" And my answer is that a tricky question or some kind of joke? Of course I blocked him. Titles, pictures, auction details all show the driver's side. That is a day in the life of an eBay Motors seller. I've said this before, Marcin and anybody else who sells on eBay Motors, if you have a Facebook account, please join the eBay Facebook group, eBay Motors Crazies. If you don't know it, let me know. I'll send you a link. My email is crazynydriver@aol.com. We exchange stories like this every day. Every day. And it really makes me feel good to know I'm not the only one that experiences buyers like this. I had several this week. 2 people wrote in with comments about Hess trucks. Mercedes Lux wrote, "Ho, ho, ho! Who would have thought you'd be getting a mini Hess toy truck with race car right after you made the Hess failure video?" Well, all I can say about that is it may be a mini, but it's a truck. It has real headlights and they are supposed to work. Merry Christmas. And Mercedes Lux is the one who sent me the truck. And the last comment, which also has to do about Hess, is from Dennis Copper. "I see Joe is passionate about his Hess toy trucks. I'm assuming you got your first truck when you were a kid in the 70s. Want to share the story with us?" No, I do not. But the reason I'm reading Dennis Copper's comment is to jog my memory and remind me to expound just a little bit more how dissatisfied I am with Hess this year and their money-hungry, money-grabbing ways. They raised the price to $40. They introduced the truck in October before Halloween, and it wasn't even a truck. It was a plane/helicopter. I'm very unhappy, and I think all Hess collectors are very unhappy. I believe, and please, this is my personal belief, I believe it's the first time they've never sold out. So anybody on eBay, or even Amazon, who went ahead and bought a lot and hoped to resell them, they got stung. Guys, not to brag, but I have a feel for this kind of thing. I can usually look at the design early on and I can tell you which ones are going to be hot and which ones are not. And I called it. I said it would not be a hot seller. Let me just take a drink of coffee, please. By the way, as I said earlier, it's cloudy, it's nasty, it's cold. It's going to rain every single day until next year. Cloudy and rainy. Now that's bad, not only for me, it's bad for you. It's bad for all of you. Because my tradition is I always do an exploration video on December 25th, which is tomorrow. But it's going to rain. I can't go out tomorrow. However, we're going to have one dry day. It's going to be Sunday. I want you to see this. I want you to see this. This is our weather forecast. Now, it's not always 100% right. Like today, I'll hold this up so you can see it. Today, it's saying partial sunshine. But as you can see, there's no sun. Rain every day except Sunday. Now, you're looking at this and it says, wow, look, Sunday is going to be sunny. Not true. I can't tell you how many times they've predicted a whole sunny Sunday, and it has been cloudy all day. But even if it's dry and cloudy, I'm going out. All right, I'm going to get something filmed for you guys this weekend. Okay, let's now talk about the week in eBay. This is not exactly related to eBay, but it kind of is. I went to the Junkyard this weekend to resource and get some more supplies because sales have been good. And one thing I always do this year at this time is I always buy the guys some donuts. I buy 2 dozen donuts. 1 dozen goes to the office help and 1 dozen goes for the yard workers. So I go in, I give the office workers their dozen. Then I go out to the cutting spot where the guys are cutting the cars. I give them their dozen. And it's a very good thing to do, I think, because it's these little things that they keep in their mind, and this way they save all the merchandise for me. Because I've had big problems in the years past with them not saving stuff. You know, they take the stuff off, they step on it, the front end loaders run it over. This keeps me in their mind. It's a cheap little gift, but it's an important gift, and therefore, hopefully, they will save the items for me. It's a win-win. I know a lot of people also give gifts, donuts or whatever, to the mailman, the post office, whatever. Do what works for you. But I always make sure I take care of the guys at the junkyard. So yeah, now what we're going to talk about is something even better. Get into messages from eBay buyers, potential buyers that cause you concern. I've had a lot of them this week. And one thing I never used to do, but I do it now because I know Dennis Copper and a couple of other you guys told me about this, is when someone sends you a message that's even slightly concerning, you check the feedback he's left for others and see what he does, and if it's bad, you block him. So I had one of these guys just last night. I have a bracket that I'm selling on eBay. A bracket is, let me see if I have one right here to show you. Wait a second. See what happens with these no-cut videos? Everything's left in. A bracket is a piece that looks like this, that bolts to your wheel. And you use it when you have wire wheels because you attach the lock to the bracket. It's a very important piece to have. But a bracket is just that, a bracket. So do you know what a guy asked me? He said, does the bracket come with the key as well? So before I answered him, I checked his feedback that he was leaving for other sellers. Almost everyone was a neutral. He left about 8 neutrals, 4 positives, and 1 negative. First, I blocked him. Then I wrote to him and said, do you see a key in the picture? Does it mention anything about a key in the listing? The answer is no. So that means you're not getting the bracket. I mean, I'm sorry, you're not getting the key. But also, he's not getting the bracket because I blocked him. So also, I had a guy contact me twice in the middle of the night. I hate that. I hate when people get jittery in the middle of the night. Twice in the middle of the night, and once already today, with the same question. Why are you double billing me? I have been double billed for the item that I bought from you. Please help. Now, I and you are sellers. We don't bill anybody. eBay bills them. I seriously doubt whether eBay double billed this person for their item. But let's just say, for the freak of nature, they did. He has to take that up with eBay, not with me. So that's something else I have to look forward to. Last week, I told you the story about a customer who filed a false item not as described claim against me. Basically what happened is he manually changed the quantity from 1 cap to 4, purchased all 4 silver caps, got them, claims they were not as described because he really needs chrome. Now that is obviously buyer remorse because my listing clearly states painted finish, silver. So okay, he did that, so I have to pay the shipping back. But I know how to handle that. So the item came back the other day. So when I went to the return screen, there were 2 things I was going to do. Number 1, not return the original shipping. Number 2, take a deduction for the shipping that I have erroneously paid when I shouldn't have to, because he's a liar. So if you're familiar with that screen, if you're a top-rated seller and you offer 30-day returns, firstly, as far as the original shipping back, it was automatically toggled off, meaning I'm not returning the original shipping. That's fine with me. When I went to take a deduction, I wanted to deduct the return shipping. It wouldn't let me. It let me type in the amount, but when I went to click send or confirm, the button was grayed out. Now I know John talked about this from the Flippin' Ain't Easy channel. He talked about this several months ago. So John, I know you're watching this video. Could you comment and remind me how you got around that? So I tested it out. every time I tried to take a deduction, no matter what the amount, the button would gray out. But when I backed out the amount and left it at 0, the button became live again. So I was forced to just keep the original shipping, okay? Not the return shipping. I lost out on that. Now, incident number 2 involving that. You would think that that would close out the case. No, that case is still wide open. I got a message from eBay saying this case will close out once the buyer confirms he received the refund, because they're giving him the option to fight the return and open yet another case against me because I didn't refund the original shipping. Joe doesn't return original shipping on cases of buyer remorse. I've talked about this before, and I feel that these 2 items are eBay loopholes that need to be closed up, and they should be closed up in the year 2022. It's only fair. In cases of buyer remorse, we should be able to deduct the return shipping and keep the original shipping, and that button should stay live. I'm sure many of you guys have probably encountered this. If you have, please tell me your experiences with it. And is there a way to get around it? Because I don't think there is at this point. Also in last week's video, I think I told you this story about an eBay buyer who purchased an alloy wheel center cap from me. Paid right away because I require immediate payment. Then after he paid, he sends me a message. Will this fit a 17-inch wheel? I'm asking you this now because I bought one from another seller and it didn't fit and I'm sending it back. Oh, Christ. So I know this is going to be trouble, all right? Just because it fits a 17-inch wheel doesn't mean it fits his 17-inch wheel. I even had a picture of the wheel and the part numbers. He ignored all that, went ahead and purchased it, then asked the questions after it. I told him, I said, hey, you're supposed to ask all questions first. Update. Guess what? Return request. I get a message from this cat. He's returning it, but at least he admitted he bought the wrong size. And he's returning it. So now he has bought 2 of these items from 2 different eBay sellers because he doesn't freaking read. I don't get it. Maybe one time with the first seller, maybe he made a legit mistake. You can maybe say that. But he does the same exact thing with me, and there's probably going to be a third guy down the road. All right? This goes back on the comment that I read earlier from Marcian about eBay Motors buyers. They're in a league all their own. I swear to God, it's just pathetic. You have to have a tough hide to sell on eBay Motors, and you have to be ready for a lot of problems. But conversely, it is a cash cow. If you don't mind aggravation, you're going to do well. You're going to make money. Even in the summertime when people go away and it gets slower, your sales will always be steady. So yeah, I'm not going to keep you guys long today because it's sort of a holiday, even though it's not. Tomorrow's the holiday. But I do have a question. Next Friday is New Year's Eve. Do you think it would be better for me to do my normal video at 7 o'clock as always? Or do you think I should go live? I was thinking about going live next week. That's a question I want all of you to answer. And for those of you guys who are going to answer yes, go live, please only say that if you intend on attending the event. I want to get an idea of how many people would attend, okay? So if you think you could attend, and also do you think 7 o'clock is a good time if I go live? But as for now, I'm Crazy New York Driver and you're not. Thank you for watching this video. Every Friday night I make these videos to try and help you stay successful as an eBay seller. If you think I'm doing a good job, please leave me a thumbs up. It tells me I'm on point and appreciated. If you don't think I did a good job, tell me in the comments section what you want me to hit up, and I'll be glad to try and help you out next week. Remember, I'm a seller friend, not a seller critic or skeptic of any kind. I've solved a lot of problems. I'm still making money online. I've never worn a mask on any of my videos, and I never will. I've never distorted my voice on a video. I think that's dishonest and unscrupulous. And heck yeah, I'm a CEO and a CFO of my own company. That being said, guys, go out there, make a ton of money on eBay, rock on, and peace! I'm leaving you now. I have a lot to do. I'm a little bit early, 12:41 p.m., but I got to go. I got things to do. I'm shutting down early, and I'll see you guys next week.